What's up, YouTube? It's Vertex here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary, and today is the match against Quantic Gaming that we had last week. And as you can see, maybe as you may have seen at the beginning of this video, when I popped up the scoreboard to show you guys that it truly was against Quantic. The roster consists of Fizzerp, Liar, Twiz, and Nameless. And in this gameplay, I go 28 and 17, which may not be as good as some of my other games that I posted on my channel. But considering it is against professional gamers that actually make a living off of this, I decided that since I actually did have a pretty good game, 28 and 17 isn't bad. 30 kills is like a really good game for a Slayer, so I'm 2 off of it against pro players. That can't be a bad game. So that's one reason I wanted to bring it to you guys, and then number 2, it's against Quantic, so why not? And as you see, we got a really fast flag cap there, as Overachieves brings one in less than a minute, and then we get a second one right there in less than 2, so we had a really great start to this game. I'm pretty sure we end up beating this team, Quantic, 4-3, so we were pretty excited at the end of this game. And I don't really know about any of the other scores, but as I said earlier, I go 28 and 17. So hopefully you guys do enjoy actually watching us play against some pro players, and hopefully it's a pretty nice and interesting game for you guys to watch. As I said before, it is a pretty close one. Ends in 4-3 flag cap count. So let's get into what I actually wanted to talk about in this gameplay, which, if you watched my last commentary, you would know. I really wanted to talk about that, not really, but in this gameplay specifically, I wanted to talk about the tournament my team played in this past weekend, which is not this team that you see in this gameplay. But if you saw that my last video explaining why I haven't been uploading and just pretty much an update of what's been going on the past week or so and why I haven't been uploading, I explained that I had that video, this video, and then 2 other videos from that tournament that were actually listen-ins. So I uploaded that, which is actually this same exact map. It is CTF on standoff, which before I even went in to record this video, I actually took account of that because I had already imported this video into iMovie, and this is about to be the worst timing ever. Watch this. Overachieves is going to get a kill, and then he's going to go watch back alley. I'm going to turn, and then Nameless is going to come around right as I turn. So that was just really bad timing for us, which allowed them to get that flag cap, which kind of sucked, but it's all good. So what was I was talking about my last video. So there were 2 listen-ins from that tournament, and I actually really wanted to talk about that tournament as a whole in this video, because in my update video I did last, I didn't really go into too much detail. So let's do so now. Alright, so my team recently played in, my team consists of myself, Overachieves, who you see in this video, Underperforms, and Sickles, who are that team. That set 4 is actually in my last video, so go and watch that if you guys want to see who I'm talking about there. Oh, fuck. In that tournament, we did not end up winning. We actually made it 3 rounds into, because it was a double elimination tournament, so you played through the winner's bracket until you lost, and then when you lost, you moved into the loser's bracket, and after you lost in the loser's bracket, you were out of the tournament completely. It was a 2-day tournament, so it lasted from Saturday into Sunday, depending on how deep you made it. Of course, if you got knocked out early in the tournament, you weren't going to play on Sunday. Which we did not end up playing on Sunday, sadly. And I'm pretty sure only like the losers bracket championship was played on Sunday, and then the grand finals was played on Sunday. So it wasn't like there was too much played on Sunday. So in that tournament, we ended up making it 3 rounds into the winners bracket, and then in the 3rd round, we ended up playing Dream Crazy's team, who you guys may or may not know. She is she's a known gamer in the community somewhat. That was a really good call out right there. I would not have known Lyra was coming up those stairs. But she is somewhat known in the community, and we were playing her team, and we lost first map on Slum CTF because of a terrible ass host that we could not do shit on. And then we played second map, and we ended up winning 249 to 169. And we ended up getting forfeited out of that map because if you know anything about raid hardpoint, if you spawn on that bottom garage side, if you jump out the back of the garage, like just bust out the window then jump out the back, you'll get like you'll either get that street spawn, like on the side street to run up to raid circle, or you'll get an art spawn, which either way is closer than if you were to just run straight there. So if you want to ever get to that hard point faster, that's your fastest bet, is to just jump out the back and commit suicide. But apparently in this tournament, it was hosted on CGA, any intentional suicide is an automatic forfeit of the map, which we did not know because we are used to game battles rules in which if like that is a rule, you cannot intentionally commit suicide, but that's only a rule for kill dependent game modes. So considering hardpoint wasn't a kill dependent game mode, we didn't really think it was too big of a deal to, you know, jump off the map and commit suicide. And then also, I did the same thing when it was in the garage hill. I wasn't really on a streak at all, so I just jumped out the back so that I could get that top spawn closer to basketball courts instead of having to run all the way across the map. Actually, a lot of teams do that, but I guess we just didn't know that it was not allowed, and we ended up losing and got knocked into the losers bracket. So from there, we ended up playing one team in the, I don't know what round of the losers bracket it was, but our first round in the losers bracket, we ended up going 1-1 with a team, and then we ended up having to go into Search and Destroy on Express. And in that game, I went absolutely huge. I ended up going 15-5. And I'm going to be uploading a listen-in of that game, and hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that, because that was one of the 2 listen-ins that I actually got of this tournament. So I got that one to be uploading, and then I also have it's a raid CTF to upload. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to both of those. Both of them were pretty good games, and in both of them I come pretty clutch. In the raid CTF, we ended up going into. Only reason I pulled out an SMG here was to destroy that sentry gun. As you see, I have EMPs on. But in both of the games, I end up going pretty clutch. In the CTF, it goes into overtime, and I end up getting a pretty fast. I won't want to say fast, but I end up getting a flag cap in overtime, barely to you know, beat the time set by the other team. So that was pretty cool, and I decided to put that up. I think I dropped 39 kills in that game. And then in the Search and Destroy, I already said how many kills I get in that. So hopefully be looking forward to those games. They're pretty good games, and hopefully I'm pretty sure this is the first listen and I will be uploading with this new team. If you guys watched my team update video 1 or 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3, you will know that I got on a new team, and this will be the first listen in with this set 4, and actually, I guess technically first 2. So you guys will actually be able to listen to my team and see how they play together, and see our communication and whatnot, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I really wanted to get a lot of videos out to you guys this week because of my lack of uploads in the past week or so, as I said in my last video. And we got about a minute left, so let me talk about what I remembered what I was going to talk about earlier in the video, and then I got off track because Overachieves turned around and killed the guy that was back green alley, and then I turned towards gas, and it was really bad timing and all that shit. So yeah, let's talk about what I wanted to talk about then. Alright, so just to finish off this video, it's not really a topic that matters, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So I did notice that this game is the exact same game as my last video, Standoff CTF. I noticed this like right before I went to go do the commentary, so I already had it imported into iMovie, which can take about 30 minutes, and I'm doing this commentary at about 5 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't really want to wait 30 more minutes just to record an intro to a listen-in and upload that first. So I'm just going to be uploading this video, and then tomorrow I'll probably import one of my listen-ins, do my intro on that just to let you guys know what it is, and then be uploading that as well. So hopefully I can get this video out tonight, and then get a listening out tomorrow night for you guys. Hopefully this will make up a little bit for my lack of uploading in the past week. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, and if you want to see more from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Peace.